Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees. We have a very happy video to make this morning. Got up this morning and looked at subscribers, and we have hit 50,000 subscribers. And first thing I want to do is thank all of our YouTube followers. We really appreciate everybody, and just wanted to give out a big thank you. And stay tuned towards the end of the video, because we're going to give away a free package of barnyard bees for the spring of 2019. So it'll probably be somewhere between end of March, beginning of April, around about that time, hopefully the end of April or end of March. And we just want to show a big appreciation to everybody, and we thought that would make a good video for a thank you to everybody. So I'm going through these hives this morning looking, and remember to stay tuned to the end of the video and we'll show you how you win. This little colony right here is very small. Right there's the queen. You can see her sitting right there. And this was a hive that we had sold, and if you've watched my previous videos, you see how what we do, we get a frame from another colony to do the split, and that was right here's the frame that we got, and it'll usually have a little bit of honey, a little bit of brood. So then we introduce the queen. So you can see there's not a whole lot of bees, but what you do, and what we haven't done yet. Now, there's different ways you can do this. You can let it just grow on its own, but remember, when you do that with few bees, she's going to lay few eggs. So if you really want to increase the volume of this hive up a lot, drop in a frame of capped brood. Just get your frame somewhere, shake the bees off of it, put it right in between here, and when those things hatch out, and it's not the capped brood that'll make her lay, but as soon as they start hatching, the population will explode, and she will see those numbers picking up, and so will her pace of laying. So she'll start laying more and faster, and that's how that works. Now you don't have to do that. You can just let it grow on its own. It'll be very slow, a very slow increase. Now, one thing that you can do in a situation like that, if you just want to let it grow on its own, is if you don't have a two-framer like we run, and we absolutely love these little Barnyard Bee two-framers because they're just perfect in a situation like that. See, I could have, instead of putting it in a 5-frame, I could have just dropped another one of these right in its place and put that frame, and they build up so much quicker when the space is small. It seems like they just, even though the population of bees is not as much, if the area is smaller, will also increase, will make her lay more. So, but there is one way that you can do that and not have to put it in a 2-frame, and that is use one of these. I don't know if many people has seen these. They use these in top bars a lot, but this is made for a Langstroth. It's called a following board. Now what you do, right there is your frame. So say if you want, you got a frame almost completely drawn out in about a quarter of a frame. So if you want to put say another frame in there, this one has part of a drawn out, but say if you put a starter strip right there and then slide this up against it like that, so now you basically have a 3-framer. So it'll trick those bees into thinking that this is the size of the hive right here. They'll think that's it right there, that's it. So it works very well. You've now turned it into a 3-frame nuke, or I mean a 4-frame, 2-frame, just however you want to do it. Look how fast they come over on that wax. Or, you know, do this, and basically now you got like a 2-frame mini mating nuke. And it's as simple as that. it tricks the bees into thinking that their space is smaller than what it is. So the biggest thing is on this side over here, keep it clean. If there was any wax in it, get it out there before you put that following board in there. And these things work excellent. We have these at our store if anyone's interested in them, or wherever you buy them, or make your own, however you want to do it. But if you do need some, we have them at the store. They're $5.95. We'll ship them right out to you. Just let us know, or like I said, make your own. But whatever you do, if you don't have any two-framers, use these for temporary or for permanent. You know, they'll work. They do a great job. So that's that. I've never talked about this before, this following board. And I thought, well, people that doesn't have two-framers, this would really work good for them. It's basically just a piece of plywood with a top piece on it. So there's really, that's all it is. That's it. And they work very good. If you need some, call us. We'll get them to you. If you know where you can get you some, go ahead or make your own. Barnyardbees.com, we got them. Don't forget, folks, it's hive beetle season. It's wax moth season. Right now, put your work in your bees. When I talked early on in the season about the game changing as the time goes on, it most certainly does. It gets harder and harder and harder. So you start off extremely simple in March and April when you're putting your package in and everything's going right. They're building up. You're like, this is easy. Well, then you get into July and August, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, where'd these hive beetles come from? These wax moths. Do your work now. And I've said this on every video just about, and I'll say it till I get it through to everybody. It's very, very important. Keep your hives clean underneath. Keep grass dead. Get you some kind of underlayment, whether it's rocks, outdoor carpet, whatever. Keep it dead. Or, you know, use that the weed killer solution that we use with the salt in the vinegar solution. You can check out our previous video. We have it, how to make it, and it works very good. Whatever it takes, get rid of that grass. Ideally, on a slab of concrete would probably be perfect, because what happens, those hive beetles, as they lay eggs and hatch, that larva will come out the front and burrow in the ground and reemerge as hive beetles. So when you have like 3 or 4 and you think, oh, that's not too bad. Well, it isn't yet. But wait till they breed and wait till they come back in huge numbers. And that's what will happen. And the key is killing them, stopping them where they're at. Don't let them go any further than 2 or 3 or 4 in your hives. So ideally, that's why I say a slab of concrete would be perfect, because there's nowhere for them to go. But most people don't have that option. So, well, we don't have that option here. So just keep it very consistent, and it'll make a huge difference. I'm just looking at that huge monster sunflower we got growing down there. It's staring right at us. But do that. Use your beetle barns. If you make the homemade ones with the CD cases, you can find a lot of videos on those, or the beetle barns. We got those at our website. These things work excellent. Use them and put your bait inside. Do whatever you got to do to get rid of these hive beetles. Don't let them get a foothold. Keep your bees fed. If you're in a dearth, remember, you can see our feeder, pollen feeder right there, and they're tearing it up. Well, if they're tearing it up, that means that there's not much out there for them to get. So remember, keep your bees fed. Make you up a pollen feeder. Keep the sugar water coming to them. If they're taking the sugar water, it means they need it. Of course, you're not going to do that if you got supers collecting honey. But if you got your supers off and you're just wanting to feed your bees, these are the best feeders on the market. I can assure you, you won't find them any better than these right here. We got these at barnyardbees.com. that's about it. So now we'll talk about the package giveaway. Like I said, thank you all so much for getting us up to that 50,000 mark. It's been amazing how fast our channel has grown. We started off, I've been on YouTube since 2013, I believe. First started out mostly just garden and farming stuff, and then I started involving my bees a little bit, and then took notice people showed interest in it, so I just started increasing and telling people, explaining how we do stuff and how we grow bees, and it really took off. 2016, February 2016, we had 400 subscribers. And the beginning of this year, in January, we had 10,000 subscribers. And our channel has grown to 50,000 here in mid-July. It's amazing, and it's growing by the day. There's some days here, last few days, we had 2,500 subscribers in one day. Amazing. It's unbelievable, and we're very thankful to everybody. Now, for the package of bees that we're giving away in honor of over 50,000, and to thanks to all you, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment. If you're already a subscriber, that's fine. Just click the like button and comment. Comment's the biggest thing, because we'll pick them from those comments. We'll randomly pick. What we'll do is pick a number of comments that really are original, good comments that we like. Maybe a list of maybe 100 of those, and then we'll randomly pick. So we're gonna give this 30 days. So about a month from now, we'll announce the winner of that. So it's as simple as that. Get your free package of Barnyard bees. You will absolutely love these things. They are just the most calm, gentle thing you've ever worked with. They're a pleasure. And there's a queen. She was on that other frame. She crossed over to this one. But you'll absolutely love these. Also, 2019, we are now taking we're on our website, barnyardbees.com. You can pay in full for the packages and nukes, and also queens for right now for the rest of this year. If you need any barnyard bee queens, we will have them hopefully all the way up till November. And you can go right now and order your barnyard bee mated Italian queens, and we ship these out around every Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you buy it on Thursday or Friday later in the week, because we pull these twice a week, and that's the days that we'll sell them, usually on Tuesdays, and we'll pretty much ship them throughout the week. But if you buy them later on in the week, it'll probably be that following Tuesday before we pull them again. So just order those if you need any of those, the packages. If you want to just put down a deposit, you can do that as well. Just call our store, area code 706-971-2700. I'll put all the information in the description. If you would, always check our description. If there's some things I forget to talk about, I always put it in the description, because sometimes I'll finish the video and I'll think I forgot to talk about a certain thing, so I'll put it in the description. So that's about it. We thank you. That was a good thing to wake up to this morning, look and see over 50,000 subscribers, and it's growing. It's like 50,500 right now. It's grown that much from this morning, so, or close to it. It's round about that mark. But that's about it. Don't forget, click on the little bell, like, check out our Facebook page. I keep forgetting to mention it. We have a Facebook page that's doing very well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Barnyard Bees.